Listen up. Your credit report is not some boring stack of paper. It is your power. It is the financial story that tells lenders who you are when real money is on the line. Too many of us walk around blind, guessing what it says, hoping for the best. That stops today, right now. If you do not know how to read that report, line by line, you are leaving money on the table. First things first, you need to know the layout of the land. A credit report is divided into distinct sections, and each one tells a specific part of your story. The first section you will see is your personal information: name, current address, previous addresses, social security number, employment history. It sounds simple, but errors here are a huge red flag. A misspelled name or an old address you do not recognize could be a clerical error or, even worse, identity theft. This section must be 100% accurate, no exceptions. Next up is the heart of the report, your account history, also called credit history or trade lines. It lists every credit account you have ever had: credit cards, student loans, car loans, mortgages, other accounts. For each account, the date opened, the credit limit or original loan amount, the current balance, and your payment history for the last several years. This is where lenders see if you pay on time, if you have been late, and if any accounts were closed, charged off, or sent to collections. This section tells them if you are reliable. After the accounts, you will find the public records section, the heavy hitters, bankruptcies, tax liens, civil judgments. These can remain for 7 to 10 years and signal high risk. Finally, inquiries. Soft inquiries do not affect your score. Hard inquiries from applications can, and too many too fast looks desperate. Now that you know the sections, let's talk about what lenders actually care about. They do not look at everything equally. At the very top is your payment history, about 35% of your score. Are you paying your bills on time every single time? That is the #1 question. Even one 30-day late can drop your score significantly. Multiple lates are deal breakers for many prime lenders. Second is amounts owed, your credit utilization, roughly 30% of your score. A $10,000 limit with a $9,000 balance is 90%, a major red flag. Keep overall utilization below 30%. Power players keep it under 10. Third is length of credit history, about 15%. Longer, well-managed histories win. Think twice before closing your oldest card. It anchors your history. New credit and credit mix each count about 10%. Too many new accounts at once suggests trouble. A healthy mix, revolving and installment, helps, but do not open accounts just to game the mix. Bottom line, paying on time and keeping balances low outweigh everything else. That is how pros play the game. Let's be clear about what a negative item is. These are the blemishes, the stains. They drag your score down and make lenders say no. The most common negative item is a late payment: 30, 60, 90. The later, the worse. A 90-day late is far worse than a 30-day late. Collections mean you fell so far behind the creditor gave up and sold it. Bad look. Whether 50 or 5,000, a collection can haunt you for 7 years. A charge-off means they wrote it off as a loss. It is extremely damaging. Repossessions and foreclosures show you defaulted on secured loans. At the top of the negative food chain, bankruptcy can tank you for up to a decade. High balances crush utilization even if you pay on time. Too many recent hard inquiries? Instability. Know these negatives cold. That is step 1 to cleaning them up and rewriting your story from a position of power. You do not have to accept every negative thing on your credit report as fact. The law is on your side. The Fair Credit Reporting Act gives you the right to an accurate report. If an item is incorrect, incomplete, or unverified, it is disputable. Start with obvious errors: name misspelled, SSN wrong, address you never lived at. Dispute immediately. Next, dispute any accounts that are not yours: unknown cards, loans, collections. Massive identity theft, red flag. Do not wait. Dispute with the Bureau, file a police report, and file an identity theft affidavit with the FTC. This is your financial self-defense. Dispute inaccuracies on your accounts. Wrong late, wrong balance, wrong status, wrong dates. Provide proof, bank statements, canceled checks, correspondence, outdated info. Most negatives drop after 7 years. Chapter 7, bankruptcy after 10. If it's older than the legal limit, they must remove it. Be your own watchdog. Review, identify, file the dispute. Erase that history for good. Errors are not rare. They happen all the time for simple reasons. Human error, a wrong digit and someone else's account lands on your report. Payments reported late when on time. Mistakes can occur anywhere, lender to bureau. Identity theft is a crime. Thieves open credit in your name, leave you with the damage. If you are not checking regularly, you may discover it only when you get denied. Debt gets sold and resold. Records get messy. They may chase debts already paid, list wrong balances, or re-age old debt to keep it on your report. Illegal. The same debt can appear multiple times and unfairly wreck your score. Call out sloppy or predatory practices. First, get free reports from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion at annualcreditreport.com. Second, read every line and gather proof. Statements, confirmations, letters. Third, file disputes online, by phone or certified mail. Be clear, attach proof. They have about 30 days. If they cannot verify, they must remove it. Get written confirmation. We have covered the what, the why, the how. The talking is done. Now it is time for action. You now have the knowledge to decode the document that holds the key to your financial future. You understand the sections. You know what lenders look for. You know how to identify and fight back against errors and negative items. The power is no longer with the lenders or the credit bureaus. The power is in your hands, but knowledge without action is useless. It is time to execute. Stop being a passenger in your own financial life. Get in the driver's seat. Most people feel motivated for a moment and then do nothing. They go back to guessing, hoping, leaving their financial destiny to chance. But you are not most people. You are a leader. You are a builder. You take control. In 2026, we're taking charge. No more excuses. No more waiting. If you're on that mission, drop a $sign emoji in the comments. Share this post with someone who's ready to level up too. Your assignment is clear. Get your credit reports, all 3. Read them like a CEO. Highlight every questionable item, every potential error, every negative mark. Gather your evidence. File your disputes. Do it with confidence and authority. Do not ask for corrections. Demand them. This is your right, protected by federal law. If you still need help, check out the link in our bio.